Today's deck was Magic on easy mode, and if you guys are out there running mono red, you definitely don't want to run into this one. That's right, guys. Today we've got Magic on easy mode. Today's deck sported a 9-2 record for me on the Mythic ladder, just crushing everybody, really. Mono red, especially with all the lifelink we have today. This is by no means a deck that obviously is going to shock you or is going to be super crazy original and does something outrageous. I know I typically like to do that stuff, and I want to say to you guys, there's new cards coming very soon, and as deep as we are into the standard and how the meta has solidified, it's either super aggressive with Boros aggro, or you got the other half of the meta, which is control decks. And it's hard to find something that can be, do its thing quickly enough to beat the control decks, and also do it equally as good or better than, the aggro decks that are already there. So it's tough right now. So we're visiting decks that are just really good, and I want to do my own takes on them. So Angels is up next, and it is a banger, guys. This deck is really sick. I know obviously players like CGB and stuff have done videos on Angels already, and I'm a little late to the game, but this one is pretty sweet, man. We've got the obvious package of Giada, which is going to obviously grow our creatures as we go. We got other Angels that are going to get those benefits from those counters. We are a roaming throne deck, so everything that has an ability tied to it is going to trigger twice thanks to the roaming throne. And we've got great abilities, most notable Archangel of Wrath. If you actually only kick this once, you're actually going to kick it twice. If you kick it twice, you're kicking it 4 times. So this thing is an absolute machine gun of life gain and removal for you, which is really sweet, tied with the roaming throne. And then Aurelia drawing us bonus cards with the roaming throne is also very sweet. But I really wanted to try to get the Angel to trigger today, not once but hopefully twice with the roaming throne. And yeah, we've got early game removal with Lightning Helix, more life gain against those mono red and aggro players. And then Thalia is really good to get down early. If you don't hit a Giada, at least maybe Thalia can slow down the opponent's sweepers and things like that for you to get the damage through. And on the top end, a couple Elspeths. Again, another sort of control or mid-rangey type card that we're going to want on the build here in case the opponent gets a lot of removal going. We have to kind of rebuild with the -3, or if we need a lot of extra life gain on a body like Angel, the Resplendent Angel, we can go ahead and tie a lifelink counter to it, which can help trigger it as well. But a super fun deck, guys. I mean, it's very easy, it's very straightforward. You turn them sideways, you smash your opponent. We got a lot of wins today, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's jump right into it. Peace. All right, everybody, we've got Angels today. We've got some Angels, and this opening hand is probably not keepable because the Lightning Helix needs red, and we drew both caverns instead of red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to send that one away. That's tough. I do like this though. That draws me cards. I think it's gotta be you. A little bit too much setup on that card. But anyways, I've been working ambitiously on an Elves deck, and it's just, we're so close. It's so close to working. We won a couple of games, but wasn't quite there, and I had to switch it over to Angels because the Elves were just not quite getting it done. But hopefully very soon we'll have an Elves deck for you guys. I'm excited about it, man. All right, they are here. Okay, I'm okay with seeing blue here because we are immediately going to play a Cavern of Souls, which stops the counter magic, which is fan-freaking-tastic against mono blue. This might actually end up winning us the whole game. This might actually end up winning us the whole game, not being able to get countered. Already throwing out the Haughty Djinn. Next level, let's go. We will play this, obviously, Angel. Actually, you know what? Let's make this human so we can play Thalia in case we want to down the road. For right now, though, I think I'm going to play you. Give you lifelink. Swing through, get that extra 2. All right. Feeling good, man. I like this matchup. I think this matchup's a pretty good dub for us here. I was gonna say that's kind of odd. I was hoping for another land there. Another land would have been nice. There's the scoop though. Yeah, the opponent doesn't want anything else to do with this game. I don't blame them. I mean, I still was kind of struggling there. Another land would have been helpful, but it was just a matter of time, I think. So good game. All right, that was a great start. I went ahead and made some adjustments though to the land. the mana base, because that's like the second or third time I've had Lightning Helix in the opener and I couldn't cast it because the mana wasn't right. So we just took out the not the Cavern of Souls, but we took out the Secluded Courtyards, added a little bit more white and red just in case we get that Helix in the opening hand. We want to make sure it's castable, you know. All right, the opponent is definitely going to be running a lot of kill spells, which is super unfortunate. Hopefully we can get the Investigator out and not have it die so quickly, because I feel like card advantage is going to be key here. All right. Let's start with an attack, obviously, and see what happens. Nothing, huh? All right, what about Investigator hitting the field? Is this going to get countered? I hope not. Doesn't get countered. Doesn't get killed. I am thoroughly confused. Oh my goodness, I just realized they're running 300 cards. What in the world? Okay, so the odds are they can have any white, black, or blue card in the existence of Magic standard history. So, could be anything. Could be anything. Let's go Roaming Throne here. I think that's a fine play, to be honest. I think that's a fine play. And then now I'm gonna get double the count, or double the clue tokens off the Investigator if, of course, they, you know, have more cards than me, which as a control player they should, but who knows. Yep, they definitely have more cards than me now. All right, so we're getting a lot of clue tokens, but they gained a lot of life. Bummer. Not a whole lot I can do about a Shielder, to be honest. All right, that's tough. Double. Dang, I wish I hit a land there. Should I try again for a land? Probably. I need to make sure. I need to try to Archangel of Wrath this thing away. It's like my only hope, really. So more mana is important here, I think. I also don't want to run too much out here and run it right into the mono black sweeper or Sunfall, or there's so many sweepers options for them here. I don't love that, so I'm gonna go ahead and gosh man, I don't know, maybe just pass the turn here. I don't want to run the Investigator out into it, man. It just seems like a suicide mission. The Gix. Okay, what level are they gonna do here? Because if they go 1 and take my Wrath, I'm in trouble. Yikes. Okay, I'm in trouble. Fun stuff. No surprise there. Let's throw that right at their face. Gain a little bit of life here. That's a sweet card. Problem with that though is, yes, it goes over the top right away, but drawing me more cards, it's going to trigger twice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, they have to block the Roaming Throne here. I don't want to give out the roaming Throne. That stinks. Okay, we're going to take some damage. So close. So close. What if we go Giada number 2 here and just for the extra counters? We could, but it seems like a bit of a waste. Unnecessary play, to be honest. Oh, they got to take 3 if they get a card here. Oh, they have to. There's no way around it. They lose. I thought that was a May opportunity, but it's not a May opportunity. That is a you have to do it. That's a GG's. They're going to blow themselves up right here. Think GG's, let's go. We did it. Not the way I thought I'd do it, but we did it. All right, so far so good, man. It feels like Angels is kind of easy mode, to be honest. It's a really good deck right now, it really is. I've got a nice little draw there with the Cavern of Souls off the top. Lightning Strike or Lightning Helix can hit something here for me. Okay, so this is definitely going to be one of those Golgari decks that's looking to use the graveyard. Looking to use the graveyard. You would think, like the roots deck, you know? You would think that's what this is, right? Hard to tell, though. I'm gonna go ahead and use this anyways, even though it's probably gonna backfire on me. Even though it's probably gonna backfire. We didn't see any indicators of green yet, but I would imagine it's the roots deck. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just a simple beatdown. Simple beatdown deck. I'm gonna go with the investigator. I don't like this being flipped on this matchup just because they're so fast. I need to get to the life gain. All right, that's fine. Better that than my lifelink bodies, right? All right, I'm gonna do this first, because if I hit a land, Archangel of Wrath becomes pretty insane. So I'll do that. I know I'm giving up some damage here though, because he evolves Sleeper and is gonna get Death Touch. Unfortunately, got to give that up. Come on, give me a land here so I can double tap the Sleeper. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes, please. Okay. Double tap you. Yes, attack, because we got the lifelink body now that can block the flyer. This gets Death Touch, so we got to be very careful. For 1 mana, it gains Death Touch. We don't have a lifelink body anymore. Sheesh. This is tricky. Kind of. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a setup play here. I think I'm gonna do a bit of a setup move here. No attacks. Play some defense for a second. All right, so we're gonna flip the face down. We're gonna take out both of their flyers and their ability to gain Death Touch. No, we're not. No, we're not. Gosh darn it, man. Yikes. I am gonna go for it. I need cards here. I need cards bad. Give me a lightning strike. That actually is not terrible, because I can see to the Empire away something good here. Tricky, man. Tricky little game. We definitely have recovered, I think, enough to pull this off. All right, see ya. Now I got nothing to worry about. Now I got nothing to worry about. Let's go, dude. And we got a Lightning Helix for good measure. That's just good stuff. We draw 2 more cards off the Aurelia. Boom! That was a tough game. I like it. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. We got the Lightning Helix on 2. Vindicator 3 would be technically if we flip it over. So I can work with this. Man, I really hope we're able to get that Elves deck that I'm working on, you know, dialed in, because it would be nice. It would be really, really cool. And I'd like to, you know, if I don't already do it in the intro, I'd like to apologize. At this point in time, kind of moving forward until we get the new set release, it's going to be tough to, you know, do really crazy things that we normally do here on the channel as far as like wild reanimations and token sort of decks, but I'm gonna try my best to continue doing those. But until we get new cards, we've kind of went through the cycle of a lot of that stuff, so it's hard for us to continue to do all the time. So hopefully we can do that more, but it's gonna be a lot of you know, just hopefully some decently good decks here in the upcoming days. Ancestral Anger draws them a card. They missed a land drop. We love that. Okay. let's just play that out. I think I could flip this over and get the lifelink, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we simply play the angel. We've got Elspeth coming down soon, so that'll be real nice. Yikes. Okay. Not fun, not fun. Holy smokes. Okay. Taking 6 here. And they can throw a 6-powered fireball at me, right? Yeah, they can. And they blow up the angel. Very nice, very nice. Oh, they go right to the face, actually. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go with... They can't really throw 6 power at my face, can they? I don't know what to do here, to be honest. I think it might be this. I think it might be this. Go back to 10. That'll have to be the move. I'm a little bit of afraid of play with fire effect here, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? I feel like Elspeth would have been a little bit of a sketchy play because I could have given lifelink to the Resplendent Angel. But if the opponent had like 2 lightning strike effects, I would have been done for. There's that shock. All right, let's just keep on picking off these tokens. All right, cool stuff. Easy choice for me here, I think, which is to gain 5 life and then spit out another 4/4. I mean, yes, please. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. Shock doesn't do a whole lot for them. They have another one, really? Wow, that's pretty bananas. It's not the end of the world though, because I could just give the lifelink counter to this and it already has vigilance. So that's pretty insane. That's also pretty good. I think I'd rather take the lifelink counter, believe it or not though. I really think I would like that a little bit more. They say oops. I don't know why they say oops though. Is that an oops on me or? Not a whole lot they can do when I've got the 5 life gain every time they attack into me now too. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Back to 20. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, mono red. Not really though. Okay, yikes, that's not a great hand, is it? No, too expensive. This is really good. The curve's too nice to give that up. Let's see what we play against. Please be aggressive. Oh no, it's my worst nightmare, which is gonna be a mid-rangey sort of kill spell type deck. That's a bummer because I threw away Thalia, which probably would have been better in this spot. You hate to see it, you hate to see it. Okay, let's go here. This is so dead, isn't it? Oh wow, they let me get the damage through and get the Vindicator down. Vindicator has ward, my friend. Not gonna be able to answer that just yet. Not yet, you're not. I like it. I like it. Let's get this down now. And give this lifelink. Let's play the second Giada. We're kind of full sending here. I know it's kind of scary, but I want to try to close this game out because if they kill, let's say, our Vindicator here or our Steel Seraph, whatever, if they pick off one of these creatures, that's still 10 damage, and I can maybe sneak in the last 2 here. That's the goal. Tear Asunder. If they draw a card, they take 1. That puts them in range of lethal. I don't think they like that. Okay, removing counters. That makes sense. Dang, that's tough. Lightning Helix recovers that, but that's still, what, 5, 6, 7... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's still a short one. Dang it, so close. Well, maybe we attack. And then we just Lightning Helix away their Glissa. Seems good. Seems good. This is a bad matchup for us, man. That's why I'm like, it's tricky. This one's tricky for sure. All right. I think we got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Huge. Huge. Let's go, man. I thought we lost that game for sure. That was not the matchup you ever want to see there. So good stuff. Okay, opponent gets to go first this time. I do have a really good starting hand here. A lot of options on turn 2 and a good curve out. So let's see what we can do here. I love that we see red here with the lightning strike in hand, but I need some more lifelink bodies. Yep. That's tough, man, because we have to give them a look deep into their deck here if we end up playing the Helix. I almost think I'd rather play the Thalia here because it can block and give them less cards to go look for. 1 less card. And it might even force them to use up a removal spell here. We'll see. Wicked Roll token. Makes sense. I was gonna say, are you really gonna throw away the Scoundrel for nothing there? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Lightning Helix it for sure now, right? Yeah. Play with fire. That makes my Lightning Helix a little cheaper. Not that it matters. Another Scoundrel. Okay, hopefully they... What do they do actually with this? I'm curious to see. Another Wicked Roll token. Okay, onto itself. Alright, they are tapped out. They get it till next turn though, which is a bit of a bummer. So they get to go 3 cards deep here. And they get some pretty good cards to choose from. Take your pick, I guess. Vindicator is sweet. Don't know how likely it is to survive here, but they take the monstrous roll, so, or monstrous rage, so that is helpful. They swing with all. It doesn't matter either way. They're gonna get a 1/1 here. They should have waited to do that because now they give me a perfect block. I didn't have an up block until just now. They literally let me gain 4 life on that turn by choosing the monstrous rage prior to me deciding on my blocks. So thank you for that. Yeah, I think we go here and here. Gain another 4 and we're back in this game. I mean, it's that easy. They really screwed up on that monstrous rage. If they had waited for me to declare blockers, I couldn't choose a blocker because I would have gotten ran over by the monstrous rage. So I would have let all that damage get through. Instead, they put me in a pretty good spot here, man. Five cards in the graveyard. That's not coming back this turn. They need 8, right? Oh, they only need 4. Never mind. Sheesh, that's pretty good. That's really good. All right, let's get this 4 through. Gain another 4 life. Putting us in a tying position with a bunch of big bodies out on the field, so I don't see how red comes back from this. Man, we are the mono red eater. We are destroying red today. They hit a land drop clearly. Did they find a monstrous rage though? Guess we're gonna find out, huh? Let's see what happens. Nothing? You're just throwing away all your creatures. Yikes. Yikes. And another Vindicator off the top with 3 counters on it would have been bananas. Good stuff. All right, we got ourselves an interesting hand here. Not keepable at all, unfortunately. Gonna have to send that away. This is a lot better. Curve looks great. Hopefully not a control player. It might be. Control is definitely our weakness. Oh, it's not control. Let's go. I get all excited about mono red now. What the heck is wrong with me? We're going second though, so let's not get too excited. We might still get cooked here. We might. All right, we do make them have to pay a little bit more here to the taxing. Pay a little bit of a tax here on the toll. Pay the troll before you go. Are they gonna make the same mistake of pre-combat pumping this thing to the moon? No, not this time. All right, so they're swinging through, which definitely shows confidence in the fact that they have something here. I mean, it's hard to say what it would be though. I should have blocked, darn it. My first strike would have worked, but then again, they could have like a monstrous rage too, you know? I think I like this as a surprise combat strategy in case they have another pump spell. Let's see what happens. Antagonize. How about nah, fam? How about nah? Are you gonna blow up my Thalia? I actually wouldn't mind. Yeah, sure. Now you have no creatures to attach this to. You gotta kind of rebuild. I'm down. I'm so down. Mark me in. All right, give me one more land here so I can blow up the next thing that comes down. This case is actually so cool. I want to try to do something with this case because it is really, really good. All right. Lightning Helix or just go for another one of these. I'm gonna go Lightning Helix here because I'd like to have the other Wrath, you know, shoot something down. Nah, let's kill it now before it gets this onto it, because once this gets attached to it, it becomes bigger and can throw damage at my face, right? Yeah, it deals 3 damage to my face. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know what else is cool? This is pretty cool, man. Are we gonna see a scoop yet? Have you conceded? No? There you go. All right. We are definitely a mono red eater, destroyer of worlds. If you're mono red, you don't want to draw us right now. Okay, I get to go first with nothing until turn 3. That doesn't seem great. If the mana was there, maybe, but send that away. That's a lot better. Ooh, what do we drop here? Actually, I think it's a land. I think I drop a land here. I really want that Elspeth. If we can get to the Elspeth, that'd be fantastic. Another mono red player. What the heck? Dude, I'm like kind of confused at like the fact that we haven't seen Boros Convoke yet. We've seen so much mono red. Has the meta shifted again or what? I don't think so. Wait, is this the same player? There's no way, right? That is actually really, really bad because I threw away the other land. Yeah, we're cooked. I should have threw away the Elspeth. Obviously, in hindsight, knowing we're up against mono red, Elspeth would have gone immediately. But I wanted to give myself a little bit of longevity, like a little bit more of a deep run option. And Elspeth was that, but man, missing my curve out, that's just not acceptable. We're kind of in a lot of trouble here. Yikes, they're going so wide. Come on, land, I need to hear land. That's bad. That's bad. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 damage guaranteed. for a 6 damage with the Mishra's Foundry. Yeah, I'm dead. Darn it, dude. I gave up the win here. Gave up the win here. Oh, I threw that one away. After all the smack I talked about red too. That's what I get. It's called karma, baby. Karma will get you. We finally drop a game and it's all because of my greed. Of course, it had to be my greed trying to keep the Elspeth. What a bummer. All right. Giada on 2. Looks like Rakdos colors though. I can live with anvil type stuff. I just hope it's not like a mid-range kill every single thing you play type deck. They've got the journal. Darn it. Okay, I was gonna say they stole that pretty early, but I forgot they threw down the journal, which is a way to sack it. So there it goes. There she goes. Elspeth will definitely be pretty helpful in this match, though. Mishra. Oh, I thought they were gonna go Mishra's Foundry here. Another Furnace Rains. That's fine. They've got to run out of that stuff pretty soon, you would think, right? I mean, typically people are only running 4 max, but who knows? Obnixilis, okay. Sure. Alright, the life gain is going to be key in this matchup for sure.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Lightning Helix, pretty solid. Pretty solid. I kind of want to just keep sending things though and forcing them to make some plays here. Like let's say we play Steel Seraph here and then next turn we play like an Investigator and a Lightning Helix. That'd be kind of nice. Assuming there's nothing to disrupt me here. I do avoid Go for the Throat, which is why I always tend to lean towards my artifact creatures in these matchups. But it doesn't stop Furnace Rains. Oh man, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous on this matchup for sure. Oh no. Okay, do you have another way to deal 1 damage to it? That's kind of odd. Did they mess up? Oh no, they're gonna create another one and then sack it. Makes sense. That's a really creative way to deal with it. I'll give them that much, but I mean, that was a lot of resources it feels like to deal with 1 creature, so that's a win for me. Alright, if I draw another land here without having the Steel Seraph out there, I might actually go with the Elspeth instead.
My coin.
Of course, that's got to be a 4/4, which is just out of range here. I like that though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. It's probably dead too, but you know, I gotta go for it and try. What do they have here? So much interaction. Is it this? The crew? Yeah. What does this do? Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on this and it gains a menace. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go ahead.
Please don't kill the Vindicator. Oh my gosh, they're gonna kill the Vindicator with another. Oh my gosh, that's game. I mean, it was just a really tough matchup for us. They run 8 of these, which I didn't expect. I thought for sure maybe 4, but 8 is crazy. That's a good game for them for sure. They farm us, I think, in most cases. So okay, we got to finish strong here. 2 L's back to back is tough, especially when one of them was purely on me. So hopefully we can recover here. That last deck though, that was a good counter to what we were trying to do for sure. Blue is scary, especially if you don't have a cavern out. We saw how good we can be against blue though with the cavern, but I'm guessing because we see a Maestro Steeder here, it's not mono blue or anything that wants to try to counter us a bunch. I'm pretty sure we're going to be facing one of those ramp type decks with Nissa and the Analyst. All right, let's get the Investigator down and look to draw some cards. Keep in mind, there's the red. I was going to say, keep in mind they do have a sweeper here on 4, something we have to keep our eye out for. It draws them 2 and then discards. Play any number of cards from your hand at the bottom of the library, then draw that many cards plus 1. Very nice. Very nice. Now, here's the deal though. If I play a Roaming Throne, it's pretty big. It's going to be a 6-powered creature if I get it down. So they'd have to discard a card with at least 6 mana conversion cost in order to kill it. So I like my chances of that actually going down and getting something either really good and big out of their hand or surviving, you know? But we're definitely going to get hit with the sweeper here. Might be pretty greedy of me to play that out, but we'll see. Oh, wow. They missed their sweeper. That's got to be the game then. They're digging it out now. So hard. They want that sweeper. Yeah. GG's. GG's. You feel bad for that one. They just did not get what they needed. All right, we're going to try to squeeze one more game in here real quick. See if we can pull it off. But opening hand here is keepable. If we miss the land drop, though, we are in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble if we miss the land drop. Preferably if we miss turn 2 land drop, because I need a Helix to be able to get played here. All right, mono reds. Hopefully we farm this. Let's go. That's big. That is big. That changed the trajectory of this entire game, I think. Oh yeah, it definitely did. That is a free 3 life, if you ask me. Oh, a Giada is nasty. Please don't kill it. Please, 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 pretty please don't kill it. Pretty please don't kill it. Yeah, I thought that'd be asking a little too much, huh? Sure. I mean, resources are resources. They are using them up here on things that don't have lifelink, so I guess that's important, right? Crescendo. Okay, missing there. That's a bummer, but I do have a 2/4 body. It's a big body that can take a pretty big fireball. Give me a land, please. Please, please, please. I need back-to-back lands here. Back-to-back would be nice. If I don't get a land, what do I want to do? Do I want a Vindicator on the disguise side of things, or what? Again, resources being used. 2 cards for 1 is always a good exchange rate for me, so I love it. Actually, I'm going to change my mind here. I was going to go Vindicator, but we're still at 15. We have plenty of life, and if I could get the Wrath to double up on the, you know, Fireball ability, that is going to be amazing. Especially if they play another creature here. Let's go. Not sending Kumano. You don't have another Antagonize? What's going on here? Oh, you're not the one who ran Antagonize. Crescendo, that's what you ran. No Crescendo, huh? What can red possibly do with 2 mana against a creature that's 4 toughness and ward 2? I don't know. Not a whole lot. And this is where the opponents will typically concede. Good old mono red. Go ahead and concede for me. Please and thank you. All right, attack in here. I cannot believe how much mono red we've seen today, though. I'm telling you guys, it's not. That's not too typical these days. It's typically if mono red players switched over to Boros, you know. So, Frenzy. Frenzy. Let's just play this actually, because if I can double up on its ability next turn, get 2 angels, that'd be kind of sick. I do need to get 1 more land in order to trigger its ability, but you know, worth a shot. Or it's dead. I mean, if they want to just keep burning out my creatures one by one, so be it. Oh, they choose to go to the face now. Oh, the case. The good old case making mono red that much better. That's GG's, right? That's GG's, right? I'm gonna get 2 angels instead of 1. Pretty sweet deal, I'd say, with the roaming throne. Pretty sweet deal. That'll do it. That'll do it. It was just a matter of time, really, but good stuff, man. I really enjoyed some angels. This is a very easy to rank up deck. If you guys want to try to get to mythic or whatever with it, this is a good one. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another video and a live stream, so be sure to come by and check that out. But thank you again. I appreciate you making it all the way to the end, and I'm sorry again for not having the most like amazing original decks lately, and I hope to bring you guys a couple more obviously before the rotation. I'm trying. They're just not working out right now with this, you know, meta that's been solidified, you know, with Boros aggro and control. Pretty much you got the polar opposites of each other kind of competing for a spot. It's been tough to figure out something that can compete in both realms. Sorry, I'm tired, but it has been tough for me to figure out something that can be silly but also win, you know, at least 55-60+%. It's been tough, so we're working on some stuff though. I hope to get those out to you. It's gonna be a tricky week for me, but hopefully we don't miss any videos. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it very much, and huge thank you, and especially to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel, so the people who help support me monetarily every single month. So I appreciate you guys very much for helping you support me. I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you so much. It goes such a long way, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.